Hey, and welcome to Lions on Air. Today is a very special episode. It's our Mother's Day special. She's the head of academics here, and she has done a lot of things in the past. She has 2 kids, one, which is me, and she used to be the security guard for the Minnesota Vikings. She is my amazing mother, Heather Lynn Nerem. Welcome to Lions on Air, Mom.
I am so glad to be here with you two boys today.
You work for the Minnesota Vikings?
I used to.
What got you into that?
Well, I lived close to Minnesota growing up. My 2 brothers were Minnesota fans, so I've always been Viking fans. And a bunch of my friends, we would drive up. One of my friends' relatives owned the security company. So our high school years, we would go up on Sundays and got to work. I would stand with a yellow jacket on the field during the really good years with Randy Moss, Chris Carter. And I would stand there, and when people would try to get onto the field, I'd give them my teacher stare. You know, they were scared.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, you know what that.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like, don't you?
I had it a couple of times.
Boys got in trouble.
So,
Oh, just a minute though. Where's your Viking shirt?
I'm a Packers fan.
Come on,
Jordan Love.
You got to join Ty and I.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, at least we aren't
Once
Panthers.
a cheesehead, always a cheesehead.
Oh, don't worry though.
What?
I did bring something for you to wear.
What?
Your favorite fluffy socks.
Mom!
Mason wears these every night.
I'll put them on later. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ty, but there is one thing that
Stop.
Mason and I have in common that you don't, which is that we're Hawkeye fans.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Mom. I swear, if it's a baby...
Isn't it so cute? Look at, he was a Hawkeye fan from the day he was born. Look at you. Oh,
I feel
I
you,
could just-
buddy.
I could just kiss him.
No.
Isn't that what you do every night?
What? What?
All right, sorry. We can get started.
Okay. So this month, we're focusing on self-control. Right?
That's self-control right there.
Oh, I have plenty more things in my bag. but
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I will.
Just find
How
the
do you
perfect
how
time.
do you show self-control in your job?
I'll have self-control right now. Not grab into my bag.
Okay.
Self-control in my job. Well, I think that it's really important. I have a lot of things coming at me, decisions to make. I think one of the biggest things you have to have self-control over is actually first your thoughts. You know, it says to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ, because you can come, someone might have a problem and you need to remain calm. You need to not think worst case scenario. And so I try to continually remain calm, take control of my thoughts, and think of the best case scenarios when someone comes to me with an issue.
So, we heard that you were the head of academics. What do you even do?
That's a great question. So my role looks at really what you're learning here at school. I look from the 2-year-olds all the way through the seniors, and we look and say, is that cohesive, or is it, as you move from 5th grade to 6th grade, from what you're learning, do we have that in a good order? And we also I do a lot with instruction, so helping the teachers grow in how they're teaching you, so that we're making sure that you're able to learn things effectively. So work with them on assessment. So when you're taking tests, that we make sure our tests are aligned to what we're teaching. So I do a lot of work also with making sure that biblical worldview, that you're being taught from a biblical worldview in your classroom. So I'm really looking at curriculum, instruction, and assessment from 2-year-olds all the way to seniors.
So, Mom, I'm going to give you the hardest question that a parent can ever answer.
Oh, no.
I asked you for my entire life, and I know the question, but my sister's not here this time.
Oh.
So, you don't have to neglect it this time. Who's your favorite child?
You know that you both are my favorite child.
That's what every parent says. You gotta have one.
Gotta be different.
No,
You can't serve two masters. That's what the Bible says.
So my heart, sometimes when your children go through difficult things, sometimes your heart will go out to them more. So if Mason's struggling, I may have a little bit more compassion and want to spend more time with him. Or if my daughter's struggling, my heart goes out. I see that with Jesus, when he sees people hurting and broken, he's very compassionate. But I still love you both.
So sometimes you say, so sometimes I'm your favorite child, and other times I'm your least favorite child.
Technically,
no, you are my son in whom I'm well pleased.
Oh, thank you.
what is your favorite thing about your job?
My favorite thing about the job is the children, for sure. I love being able to see, and I love helping people grow. That's my favorite part. I love pouring into teachers and allowing them to grow so that you, as the children, can grow. So it's the people.
Okay. Mom, how do you show self-control when Maya isn't doing the right thing? My sister.
You probably won't be doing the right thing every time.
Come on.
Yeah, I guarantee that you.
Mhm.
It says in the Bible that a man has sinned.
It is true. So, again, it comes back to taking a breath, praying. I don't always do it perfectly. So if I don't have self-control, I need to ask for forgiveness.
Oh. Does this remind you about self-control?
I'm sorry about that. I think you're joking. I think you thought it was funny, though.
Everybody's gonna laugh.
The socks are okay. The picture was too much. Okay.
Please forgive me.
We have to take it. So moving forward, we have to take advantage of this opportunity. Do you have any embarrassing stories about Mason here, or some more things in your bag?
Remember, self-control.
She had self-control when she gave that to you. Giving, she gave instead of received.
Okay.
I don't know if this is embarrassing, but some of you may not know about Mason that when he was little, he struggled to hear and his speech was very delayed. And I'm probably going to cry. And so he had to have some surgery on his ears. We had to get him to work with a speech pathologist. And to be able to see him and you do this podcast this year has been an answer to prayer for me, because that sometime when Mason was little, people would be like, does he talk? And it's really, I just see God's hand in that, to see how God promises that he works all things for the good of those that he loves. And to see Mason speaking and getting to do it with one of his great friends is truly, it's hard to believe, knowing the struggle that came behind it. And so just not really embarrassing, but a little bit something about Mason, that it's been a journey for him, and to see his vocabulary and everything now, it's pretty amazing. So we thank the Lord for that.
Any more?
Nope. That's it.
Are you sure?
I'm going to have self-control.
What do you have in your bag there?
I just have another picture.
I'll allow you to show it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's too bad.
Cute one.
Welcome.
It's with his sister. Besides you, Ty, being one of his good friends, Maya and Mason are best friends. That's really important. I pray that their relationship will continue to stay strong like that.
Oh,
You're cute. You're so
Mhm.
cute, but you always had such a serious face in all these pictures.
I'm a serious man.
Serious, man. Lighten up, man. Enjoy life.
thanks for coming in today and being an awesome mom to him, I guess. I'm Tater Tot, and this is Mason, and this is Lions on Air. Peace out.
Bye.